When I was 9 years old, I walked the aisle and prayed the sinner's prayer and was baptized a week later. That was 1975. And so throughout the rest of my elementary school years and my high school years, my college years, post-college, even when I was married and we had children, Jesus wasn't on my radar screen. I did not know him. I had no relationship with him. Basically, the only time I ever thought about Jesus was if I was in real trouble or if I got a call from my mother and she asked me if I was going to church anywhere. But really, Jesus never really made any impact on my life at all during all those years. If you would have asked me if I were a Christian at that time, I probably would have said yes, but did not really have any type of relationship at all with the Lord. I had been working in corporate America, and I'd started my own company, which allowed me to get off the road. And so we were, for the first time in my life, I was able to really plug into a local church. Because of my personality, because of my natural ability that God has given me in leadership and management, I could rise through organizations quite easily, and that the church was no exception. I became a Sunday school teacher. I became a discipleship director. I became a Sunday school director. All I believe without knowing Jesus. Sometime in around 2006, 2007, I was in the kitchen in there, and I was studying a Sunday school lesson on the Beatitudes, so Matthew 5, and I realized that I was not a meek person. I was not someone who mourned after sin. I was not particularly pure in heart, and I could go through all of the Beatitudes, and I wasn't any of that. And I remember feeling something overwhelming happen, and for the first time in my life, I actually saw Christ. I had pursued many business interests. I had pursued power. I had pursued fame to some extent. I had pursued money, riches, wealth. I had pursued me my entire life, and for the first time in my life, that whole picture of the American sort of dream sort of turned upside down for me. I no longer had a desire to become wealthy. I no longer had a desire to be powerful, to exert influence over people like I did. And Christ became everything. Christ broke into my life, and he was the front and center. I could see nothing but him. So the power, the struggle that I had to be more powerful, more influential, more wealthy, vanished almost overnight. Jesus becomes center of your life. Your world revolves around him now, and everything that the world pushes on you suddenly falls away. I think that was the real litmus test for me, knowing that I had authentically changed. There was something different about my heart. There was something different about the way I thought. And that was evidence to me that something powerful had happened to me. And what happened is the Holy Spirit transformed me and saved me. And now Jesus Christ is Lord of my life.